Hey guys, it's Emily, and you're watching Chewing the Fat with Emily. Thanks for watching. Listen, I wanted to talk with you today about 5 simple principles that you can incorporate today to make a huge difference or impact in your health and well being. So, one of the things I want you to think about, coming close, it's time to get fed up. I mean it. It's time to get fed up with your current state of well being. All right, point made. So here's the deal. When I say fed up, I mean PHED up. So principle number 1, the letter P. You need to start taking a good probiotic today, or at least including foods that are good natural sources of probiotics to improve your normal gut flora. What happens when you improve your normal gut flora is not only do you strengthen your immune response because your gut is your body's natural defense mechanism to the toxins that we're exposed to on a daily basis in regards to our environment and the foods that we eat, but you minimize bloating due to chronic inflammation as well as fluid retention. But also, when you improve your gut flora or your normal flora within your gut, you actually improve the metabolism of macronutrients that you eat. So, metabolism of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. And you improve the way your body uses those foods. So, incorporate a good probiotic with multiple strains of good bacteria today, or include natural sources that I'll mention in the comments below that you can include in your diet on a regular basis. So, again, check out the comments below and for a complete list of those foods. Concept number 2, the letter H, and I know you know what's coming. Hydration. You have to maintain good hydration in order to improve your metabolism. And most importantly, the majority of that should come from good old fashioned H2O. Our bodies are made up primarily of water, so it makes sense to maintain a good hydration status on a regular basis. And it makes sense that when you have a healthy, plump cell, they communicate better with one another. When you're dehydrated, you confuse communication between your appetite mechanism and your thirst mechanism. So when you're dehydrated, your body's initial response is to increase its appetite. So you tend to eat more as opposed to recognizing the fact that you're just thirsty. So not only do you suppress your appetite when you're well hydrated, you actually increase your metabolism and burn more calories at the end of the day. So maintain a good hydration status. All right, on to concept number 3, the letter E. The letter E stands for evaluation. I want you to begin today evaluating your intake and recording the foods that you consume by keeping up with the food diary. That could be downloading a tool via a particular app on your smartphone or online at your computer, or it can be good old fashioned pen and paper. There's something magical that happens when you start recording your intake on a daily basis. It just makes you more aware of the foods you choose, but it also makes you more aware of where those calories are going in regards to carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. You also tend to choose smaller portion sizes as well. So one of the things that you can do to make a huge impact today is just simply keep up with a food diary and evaluate your intake. I like MyFitnessPal via my iPhone. It's a great app if you have a smartphone and would rather do it that way. But again, as long as you're doing it via pen and paper, whatever tool you want to use, it's important to evaluate your calories and where they're coming from. All right, on to concept number 4, the letter D. We all pretty much have low vitamin D statuses, especially in America. We're not outdoors enough, and when we are outdoors, we're lathered up in sunscreen, so we're not truly activating that inactive form of vitamin D in our skin to the active usable form. The reason that's important is that vitamin D not only improves the amount of calcium that we absorb for strong bones and teeth, but what we're finding through research is that vitamin D is an integral part of essentially every organ system in our body, to include our thyroid, which is our body's thermostat. Your thyroid gland is pretty much the conductor for all organ systems. So when you improve your vitamin D status, you tend to improve thyroid function and you actually improve your metabolism as well. Vitamin D is also a really important part of your immune response. So when you hear in the media this exposure to all of these toxins and processed foods that we eat and how they contribute to systemic inflammation, by improving your vitamin D levels, you can actually reduce inflammation. All right, fifth and final point that I'd like to make, concept number 5, and that's the concept of up. It's time to get off your derriere and get up and get moving. It's time to exercise. And if you're a beginner or you're physically fit, no matter what that is, you're constantly wanting to improve in regards to your fitness level and your exercise regimen. That could be grabbing the family dog and going for a 30-minute walk around the subdivision. It could be joining a dance group or a support group or some sort of boot camp within your community. It could be joining a gym and consulting the professional recommendations of a licensed, trained fitness professional. Whatever it is, find something you enjoy and get up and get moving. One of the things I like to do is turn on music in the house and dance with my kids. If that's something that fits into your lifestyle, then do it. Just get up and get moving. One of the things, again, that we have found through research is that whether you exercise 30 minutes at one time or you break that 30 minutes up into 10-minute intervals 3 times a day, the amount of calories burned at the end of the day is the same. So if you're in an office setting, find 10 minutes at lunch to grab the girls or grab the guys and go for a walk around the building. Run up and down the stairs and the stairwell. Do air squats in your office. But 10 minutes 3 times a day is the same amount of calories burned as 30 minutes at one time. So that's important to note. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Remember, it's time to get fed up. If you have questions, please feel free to comment below. But once again, you're watching Chewing the Fat with Emily, and I'm Emily Hammock. Thanks and have a great day.